It's 2 in the morning. You're exhausted. Your eyes are heavy. Your whole body is ready to shut down, except your legs. They won't stop. That crawling, creeping, tingling sensation that feels like something is moving just under your skin. You kick, you shift, you stretch. You get up, walk to the kitchen, come back, lie down, and there it is again. That relentless, maddening feeling that makes sleep feel like a punishment. If you know exactly what I'm talking about, I need you to stay right here, because what I'm about to share with you tonight could genuinely change how you sleep starting tonight. Most people who suffer from restless legs spend years thinking it's just stress or bad circulation or something they just have to live with. They pop magnesium pills, wrap their legs in heating pads, or scroll through Reddit at 3 in the morning looking for answers. And some things help a little, but nothing sticks. Nothing actually stops it at the source. And the reason for that is something most people never talk about, and it has everything to do with what happens to your nervous system in the hours before you try to sleep. Here's what's really going on inside your legs when this happens. Your sciatic nerve, which runs all the way from your lower back, down through your hips, your thighs, your calves, and into your feet, this nerve gets compressed and aggravated throughout the day. Sitting at a desk, driving, standing for long periods, every single one of these things slowly tightens the muscles that surround and press against that nerve. By the time you lie down at night, your body stops distracting itself with movement and activity, and suddenly all that built-up nerve tension has nowhere to go, so it fires and fires and fires. That tingling, that crawling, that urge to move, that is your nervous system screaming for release. And here is the thing that changes everything. You can give it that release in about 4 minutes with nothing but a mat, a wall, and the right sequence of movements done in the right order. This is not guesswork. The specific sequence I'm going to walk you through tonight targets the exact muscles that compress the sciatic nerve, the piriformis, the hip flexors, the hamstrings, and the calves, in a way that progressively unloads nerve tension from top to bottom. And once that tension is gone, your nervous system finally quiets down enough to let you sleep. So let's get into it. You can do this right now, wherever you are. Start by sitting on the edge of your bed or lying flat on your back on a mat on the floor. Take one slow breath in through your nose for 4 counts and breathe out through your mouth for 6 counts. Do that twice. This alone begins to shift your nervous system from high alert into a calmer, more receptive state. Your muscles can't fully release when your body thinks it's under threat. Those 2 slow breaths are your body's green light to begin letting go. Now bring your right knee up toward your chest. Wrap both hands just below the knee, not on the kneecap, and gently pull it in. You should feel a mild stretch in your glute and deep hip on the right side. Hold this for 30 seconds. Breathe normally. Don't force it. Just let gravity and the gentle pull do the work. This targets the piriformis, the deep rotator muscle buried in your glute that, when tight, presses directly on the sciatic nerve. Most people have never intentionally stretched this muscle in their lives, and it is almost always the primary culprit behind that maddening nighttime tingling. Switch to the left side and hold for another 30 seconds. Next, and this one surprises people, stay on your back and cross your right ankle over your left knee like a figure 4 shape. Flex your right foot gently and press your right knee away from you while you pull your left knee in toward your chest. This is called the supine piriformis stretch, and it goes even deeper than the last one. You will feel this stretch in a completely different way, further back, closer to the bone, right where the nerve is most compressed. Hold for 45 seconds on each side. Keep breathing. Some people feel the tingling in their legs actually increase for a few seconds at this point. That is completely normal. That is the nerve waking up and beginning to decompress. Stay with it. Now come to a seated position and extend one leg straight out in front of you. Point your toes toward the ceiling and gently lean forward from your hips, not your waist, reaching toward your foot. You don't need to touch your toes. Even a few inches of forward lean is enough to create a full-length stretch along the sciatic nerve pathway, from your lower back all the way down through the back of your leg to your heel. Hold this for 30 seconds per leg. This position is called a seated sciatic nerve floss, and it's one of the most underused tools in nighttime leg relief. By slowly and gently stretching the nerve itself, you allow it to glide freely again instead of being stuck, pinched, and constantly firing. Finally, stand up and face a wall. Place both hands flat against it. Step your right foot back into a gentle lunge and press your right heel firmly into the floor. Lean slightly into the wall until you feel a stretch deep in your calf and Achilles. Hold for 20 seconds, then slightly bend your back knee while keeping the heel pressed down. This second position targets the soleus, the deeper calf muscle that most calf stretches completely miss. This is the muscle that, when tight, reduces blood flow to the lower leg and dramatically increases nighttime nerve sensitivity. 20 seconds per position per leg. And that's it. 4 minutes, top to bottom. Sciatic nerve decompressed, muscles released, nervous system calmed. Now, there's one more thing I want to tell you, because this sequence works best when you do it consistently in the window between 30 minutes and 1 hour before bed. Not right before you lie down, but in that lead-up window. Think of it the way you'd think about cooling down after exercise. Your nervous system needs a transition. It needs a signal that the day is over and it's safe to rest. This 4-minute sequence becomes that signal. And over time, usually within 5 to 7 nights of doing this sequence, your body starts to associate the routine with deep, tingling-free sleep. A few things that will make this even more effective. Keep the room slightly cool when you do this sequence, because nerve sensitivity increases with heat. Drink a full glass of water before you start, because even mild dehydration tightens muscles and aggravates nerve compression. And if you've been sitting for most of the day, try to take a 5-minute slow walk before you begin the sequence, just to get some blood circulating before you stretch. Restless legs isn't just an annoyance, it robs you of sleep. And when you lose sleep, everything else suffers. Your mood, your focus, your immune system, your relationships. You deserve to lie down at night and actually rest. Your body is not broken. It's just holding tension in places that never get addressed. And now you know exactly where to find it and exactly how to let it go. If this helped you, share it with someone who lies awake at night suffering through this. They deserve to know this exists. And if you have questions about any of the stretches or want to go deeper on nerve health and natural sleep solutions, leave it in the comments. I read every single one. Sleep well tonight. You've earned it.